Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? Well, it's a little late to start vlogging. Late for me, because usually I vlog between like 5 and 6, and it's currently, should we do a little time and temperature check? Do you hear the rain? It's raining outside right now. It's been raining off and on all day long. And I'm a little bitter about it because I really wanted to walk tonight. And the problem is, like right now, I could put a raincoat on and I could walk and it would be fine. But it'll rain like this, and then it'll just start downpouring. And I don't want to get caught in like a downpour while I'm walking. Although the walk is important to me, in all honesty, it's not that important to me. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Is it gonna pass? I just noticed that my neighbor put up a new flamingo flag. She loves her flamingos. It is currently 7:48 p.m. And let's see the temperature. I'm gonna guess the temperature. I think the temperature is, it's very humid today. Obviously it's raining too, but it's a little cooler today. I'm gonna say like 74. Let's see, it's coming up. 73, I almost guessed 73. 73 with rain. What does it say as far as hourly for rain? It's gonna rain until 10 o'clock, and then it's cloudy, and then the rain picks back up at 2 a.m. And then tomorrow, oh, it's supposed to be sunny most of the day, partly cloudy most of the day tomorrow. 85, intervals of cloud and sunshine, a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible, high around 85. Saturday, 87, sunshine and clouds mix, so Saturday will be a good pool day maybe. Sunday, 90, isolated thunderstorms in the morning and skies turning partly cloudy late. And then 92, Monday, 92, a few passing clouds, otherwise generally sunny. Monday, I may take the day off and not film a lot of videos and just go to the pool. Or try to get up early and film some videos and then go to the pool the majority of the day. I talked to my neighbor about that. So her birthday is on Monday, and she's like, she was asking me, she's like, now what did you do for your birthday? You didn't really do a lot, did you? And I was like, no. And she goes, I don't want to do anything for my birthday either. And she was like, she's gonna be 31. And I was like, well, what are you gonna do? She goes, I want to be at the pool the entire day. I want to take a nap. I want to order some really good food. I want to hang out with my puppy dog, and I want to have like a friend over, and like she's gonna have a friend over to watch movies later that night. So that's what she's doing for her birthday next week. So I was like, okay, if you're gonna be at the pool all day on Monday, and it's supposed to be nice, I said, then I'll try to come to the pool on Monday as well. So we're gonna see if my neighbor in the corner wants to come up there too on Monday. I don't think she has to work. So that's my plan for Monday. Today, I have a feeling. I think I'm gonna make this vlog. I'll end up vlogging for like an hour. I was gonna say I was gonna try to make it a little bit shorter because a couple people have DM'd me and been like, I'm having a hard time catching up on your vlogs. And so I thought, well, maybe I'll just take the day off and not vlog at all today and let people catch up. But I thought, no, like for the people that watch every day, I don't want to do that. I want to film something. So here's something. And then something. That'll be my thumbnail. I'll totally forget that by the end of this vlog. But anyway, so I was like, no, I'll film something. Maybe I'll just make it a little bit shorter. That way people can catch up and stuff like that. And when I woke up today, I'm going through that period again where I say, like, I didn't think I was going to film any videos. I was like, I think I'm just going to film, like, my weigh-in for my weight loss journey on my Peter Does Stuff channel, and then do a vlog, and then just relax the rest of the day. Read, sit outside. I mean, it was a rainy day. I thought I'll just sit out on the front porch, and I'll read, and drink some coffee and stuff like that. And I ended up filming a drama video, a Peter Isms video, a Peter Does Stuff video, my weight loss update, my weight loss journey update, a TV video, a booktube video, now a vlog. So out of my 7 channels, I filmed on 6 of them today. I just get started, and then I have so much fun. And every night before I go to bed, I make a list of all the videos that I want to make for the next day. And I had like a list of video. I had a video for every. I had a review I was going to do today too. But I was just like, you know what? If I film on every channel, then I know that there's people, because there's a lot of people that reach out to me and they're like, I watch your videos every channel, every single day. And that's like a lot to ask of people. So I'm like, okay, every day maybe I need to take a channel or two and not film on those videos to give people kind of a break and stuff. So yeah, I had videos to make, and so once I started, I just was like, I can't stop. Boo Radley has been crazy dog all day today. Actually, it was real cute because in my drama video, well, I'd finished my weight loss update video. He kept on, when I started it, he kept on like jumping off the bed and running around and so I was like, okay, you can just be out in the hallway for a second while I'm filming this video, because I thought I was just gonna do that one, right? So when I got done with that, I was like, okay, I'm going to film this drama video. I had it all together, what I was going to do this drama video about today, but it could have waited till tomorrow, but I was going to do it today. So I heard him downstairs when I was doing my Peter Does Stuff video, and he was like running around, and I thought maybe Alex came home while I was, but I knew he wasn't coming home till later because Alex is with his mom right now, and so he said he'd be home between like 8 and 9. And so I was like, is Alex home? I could hear him, like, I even said something, I think, in my weight loss journey video, my update video. I think I said something like, I said something about him running around downstairs. You could hear him in the back of the video. So during my drama video, I was like, okay, just let him in. People like to see Boo Radley on film anyway, so just let him act crazy. Oh my God, he has had the zoomies all day today. I don't know if it's because of the rain. So this is what happened. So earlier, I took him outside. Usually if it's like pouring down rain, he'll just stand here on the front porch and he'll kind of look at me like, I'm not going out in it. He doesn't, it's interesting because like of all of our dogs, like Tucker and Pee-Pee didn't like going out in the snow and the rain. The snow, Boo Radley, it doesn't really bother him. The rain, sometimes if it's real light, he doesn't care. He'll just go out in it. Today though, at one point, like it was just raining a little bit and he just like walked right out. I mean, it was raining enough that if I went out without a coat on, I get wet. And all I had on was this t-shirt and this hat. And so he started walking out, so I like walked out after him. And then he was like zooming through the yard and it started pouring down rain. I was standing underneath the tree and I was like, Boo Radley, don't you want to go inside now? And he just looked at me and he like zoom off another direction in the yard, then zoom back at me and then zoom off. He was like so crazy, he got soaking wet. And I think that was right before I filmed the drama video. So I think that's like, I think he was wet because he was like rubbing himself up against the bed. It was so cute. It just makes me so happy that at almost 15 years old. Alex and I were trying to like figure it out because I think it was after his birthday last year. I always thought that he and Tucker's birthday was in July. And because I think we got them in October and I think they were like 10 weeks old. And I think we knew that their birthdays were in July. Alex always said that their birthdays were in September. And we had like 2 different, like specific dates down. I think at one point he was like, just pick a date or something like that. But I think I had a pretty specific date or they told us a date when we got them or something like that. So I always thought their birthdays were in July. But I just went with September because that's what Alex said, right? So since last year, we've been talking about how he'll be 15 in July. And I think at some point Alex was just like, I think you're right. Like, I think they were born in July. And we got him in October or something like that. He goes, I don't know why I thought like maybe they were 6 weeks old when we got him. I can't even really remember. It's been so long. I mean, he's going to be 15, right? And so, I think somewhere on the paperwork it says their exact birthday, and that's why I think July. I need to pull it out and look at it actually. But anyway, I looked and I saw like a video of Boo. I was looking up something for like videos with Boo in it. That's one of the things I will say I am really, really grateful for YouTube is that I have Pee-Pee in so many videos. I have Tucker and Boo in so many videos. And so they're sweet to look back on them, you know, and I have like video evidence of their lives and them just like being there and just sitting in the background. And like Pee-Pee was in so many of my videos, you know, I miss that little guy so much. And so I was looking up some video and it was like Boo Radley's birthday and it was in September. It was last year and I was like, I must have done his birthday in September last year instead of July. But ever since then we've been talking about how his birthday is July. I think July we decided on, well I have it in my phone actually. I have Dog's birthday is listed in my phone. I think Pee-Pee's was April 18th or April 20th. Hold on a second. Dog's birthdays. Here it is right here. Pee-Pee was 4/16 or 4/18 of 2006. And Boo and Tucker I have listed as 9/5/09. But see, I know that that's not true because we went back. Maybe I saw the paperwork after I did the birthday video last year. I was talking about it. I'll have to go back and watch that video. But I know Alex and I have had that conversation a couple times. Like, is it July or is it September? But on here it says September. I think I just agreed to go with Alex and Alex just agreed to go with me and what I thought. So, but anyway, July or September he'll be 15 years old. And I just have to say, out of all the 3 dogs, I mean, he's lived the longest. I kind of always knew that. Like, I remember having these conversations with Alex when Pee-Pee got sick. And Boo Radley was so dependent on Pee-Pee and Tucker that my biggest fear, which is so crazy in retrospect, I think I even talked about this in vlogs and stuff in the past, my biggest fear was that I had this feeling that Boo Radley was going to be the last one and that he would be all alone. And yeah, I did talk about this in vlogs and that, I just made this coffee by the way, it's I love this coffee cup. Remember I got that Turvis cup last year for Christmas time? But But this is the Kauai coffee. I just got 2 new kinds, medium and dark roast. Like I have any idea what that means. But this is the vanilla macadamia. It is so delicious. Those Kauai coffees do not, if you're a coffee drinker like and you like Keurigs, it tastes like ground coffee in like a French press out of a Keurig. It is so delicious. But I can remember being like really, really worried. Like, I mean, obviously I wouldn't want any of the dogs to last forever, but I always kind of was like, I had this gut feeling that Boo would be the last one. I don't know why I had that gut feeling. I think because out of all 3 of them, Boo never really had that many medical issues. And he just kind of, I don't know, it's something about him. He's just kind of like a survivor dog, you know? Very independent, stuff like that. And so I just thought, it's going to be Boo at the end. And I always had in my mind that he'd live to be like 17 or 19. And I was worried. I was like, I don't know what he's going to do without Pee-Pee and Tucker. Like, I think I did talk about this in vlogs quite a bit, that I was really worried, like, he would be all alone and he wouldn't understand it. It's so bizarre in retrospect because he honestly, I think had Tucker been the last one, I think Pee-Pee would have been completely fine because Pee-Pee was fine before we got them. I think Tucker would have been very, very alone. Tucker is a dog that if he had been the last one, we would have had to have got another dog because he attached so much. I mean, I can remember countless nights till like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning that he and Pee-Pee would lay next to each other. I mean, Boo Radley doesn't play with toys. Pee-Pee and Tucker like fanatically played with toys. And I can remember till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning where they would just lay at the end of the bed. I mean, they would keep like, I was saying this to Alex last night because they would walk all over Alex when he was laying there in bed and he'd be like, I'm not a runway. And Boo Radley was doing it too. I said, do you remember last night when you, so last night I said, do you remember when you used to say that to the dogs? He was like, oh, that was such a fun time. But I think Tucker, like, he really leaned on Boo Radley when Pee-Pee passed away. I think he would have been, we would have had to have gotten another dog. I don't think Tucker was a dog that would have done okay just by himself. In retrospect, I think that. Boo Radley, who I was really worried about, because he would follow Pee-Pee all over the yard. And then after Pee-Pee was gone, he did the same thing with Tucker. And he was always like, you know, licking Tucker's back and calming him down. And what I know in retrospect now is, I mean, I joked about this. None of our dogs ever really had accidents in the house, but towards the end of like Pee-Pee and Tucker's life, they would have accidents sometimes. We always thought it was Boo Radley. I don't know why, just because we thought he wasn't really that smart or whatever. When in retrospect, I found out I think he's the smartest of all 3 of them. Maybe not as smart as Pee-Pee, but like Pee-Pee was pretty smart, had a great personality and stuff. But like I think Boo Radley's pretty on it. He acts like he doesn't know his name and stuff like that. I thought for years he didn't know his name, but like when Alex goes Boo, he goes like, I mean, he turns. Like he selectively pays attention. That's the other thing about him. That's so, and he has such a, when people say dogs don't have personalities, like Boo Radley's personality is so funny. If he doesn't want to be bothered with you, he is not bothered with you. If he wants all your attention, he is right up in your face. It's so funny. It's so cute. But after Tucker and Pee-Pee passed away, like, there were no accidents in the house. And we were like, it was never Boo. We were always thinking it was Boo and blaming it on Boo, and it was never Boo. It was Tucker and Pee-Pee. And it would never happen very often. I mean, they were always very, I think that's one of the things about having 3 dogs. Like, Pee-Pee was so trained. Like, Alex had trained him so well, and he was so socialized that when we got Tucker and Boo, like, Pee-Pee really trained Tucker and Boo. It really wasn't even us. I mean, they were crate trained. They did great. I mean, Boo Radley, he never, every once in a while, like, when I'll go down to do laundry, like, he'll go into his house and, like, look around. But, like, we don't even keep anything in there anymore except for a water bowl. We don't feed him. He eats in the kitchen now. Like, he wouldn't do that for a long time, but now he does. He hardly ever goes down to his house anymore. And, you know, he would go down there every night. That's where he ate. He'd spent a lot of time in his house, his crate. Tucker didn't love his crate, but he didn't have any issue going in. We would say, like, house and Snap, and they would go, like, they would run downstairs into their house. And we kept them in there, like, every day when we would go away. And they slept in there for a long time at night. And Pee-Pee was the only one that slept with us. And then when Pee-Pee passed away, Tucker and Boo just slept with us, always. I think towards the end, they always did. I can't remember, but yeah, I was always worried that Boo would be, like, the last one, and that he wouldn't be able to handle it, and he'd be so alone and stuff like that. And he's totally fine, and he loves, like, I mean, Alex comes home. Like, Alex came home last night, and he didn't hear him come in, because Alex came in very quietly. And I was sitting at the computer, and I was like, Boo Radley didn't even hear you come in. And I go, Boo, your dad's here. And all of a sudden, he came to the top of the stairs, and he, like, looked down, and Alex was standing there, and you could just see his tail start wagging. He, like, ran down the stairs. Like, he gets so excited when he sees us. He loves my neighbor across the street, the gardener. I call her Mrs. I'm like, Boo Radley, you want to go see Mrs.? And he gets real excited, and he runs outside, and if I come out here and she hasn't seen him, she's always like, where's Boo Radley? I want to see. She always goes, Boo Radley. She's like, I want to see Boo Radley. And he's a great dog by himself. He is a very good independent dog. And I never thought that would be the case. I mean, even when we're watching TV now, like, he used to always spend a lot of time with us. He now will just go upstairs and sleep in his little, he loves that purple bed. In fact, I was going to do a whole video about this, but last night I was thinking about this because the purple bed is like, it goes like that, and then there's like these spaces that like, it like goes in, right? And he like sticks himself way in, I think he likes little small spaces, and it was reminding me of when I was a kid, little kid, I don't know where this comes from. It wasn't out of fear. I didn't do it out of fear, but I was thinking I don't know how I forgot this, but like, I think I probably talked about it on here at some point, but I can remember like my closet in my bedroom. I used to like push all the clothes down. I would put like stuffed animals. This is when I was real little. I mean, not like 4, but like 6, 8, whatever. I would like push all of the clothes, like the hangers down, and then like I would put a pillow in there, and I would like put stuffed animals in there and stuff like that, and books. And I loved to like have it be like a fort in my closet. I had a real small closet when I was growing up. It's just like sliding doors that slid open. And then I love to make forts and tents, and I love to sleep in small places, like in closet. I love to do that. It felt very safe to me. I don't know what it wasn't like I was trying to escape from anything. You know, I can remember my mom coming in there to put me in bed, and she'd be like, oh, are you going to sleep in the closet tonight? I mean, it seemed like it was more like around like movies that I would watch or something where they were like, God forbid, if those Harry Potter movies or books were out when he was sleeping underneath that staircase. I'd have wanted to sleep underneath the staircase. And that was in our basement, so I wouldn't have wanted to do that. But, yeah, I'd always just want to like sleep in, like, I made a lot of forts out of like sheets and stuff, and I would like keep them up for like days on end, and I would sleep in the fort, and I'd have like a bedroom and a kitchen in the fort. And so like, do you guys remember making forts with sheets and stuff like that? But I think because like he likes to get in, if he doesn't sleep in the bed, he sleeps in between our pillows, and he likes to be like right in between our 2 pillows. And he used to like sleep up next to my chest, but now what I do is I pull the bed way up, and then I put one arm over it, and I pet him when I fall asleep. Yeah, he's just such a good dog, and he's such an independent dog, but he wants a lot of attention from us. It's not that. You know, people ask me a lot, do you guys ever think about getting a dog? I do. I mean, I know I will get another dog when Boo Radley's not here. In fact, I was looking at this Chihuahua rescue last night. For a long time, I thought I wanted another Chihuahua. I'm not really sure. I know I want a smaller dog. But I loved that Boo Radley and Tucker were litter mates. And I know it doesn't always work, but it was so good for them. And so I was looking at this Chihuahua rescue last night, and on there they haven't really updated it in a long time. It was the Indiana Chihuahua rescue. And so I don't know if it's like, doesn't exist anymore. I don't know why. I'll have to like call and look into it. But they had like the girl of the week, the boy of the week, and like the bonded pair of the week. And it was like 2 brothers that were bonded. And I was like, that would be perfect. Like, I would love like bonded siblings like that to adopt. But people ask a lot about like us adopting another dog. And for a long time, I kind of like, because Alex didn't really want to talk about it like in Q&As and stuff like that. So I kind of like skirt around the issue. He's like, I don't care. You share whatever you want to share about it now. Alex is not really sure. I think I've talked a little bit about this in vlogs. He's not really sure he ever wants to get another dog, like him get another dog. He's like, you get as many dogs as you want, and I will help take care of them. And of course, they'll be my dogs, but they will be your dogs that I help take care of. Like, they'll be my dogs too, but it will be your dog that you pick out and you choose to get and adopt and things like that. And I will adopt. It will be from rescues. And he's like, if you want 5, have 5, but you're going to take care of 5. I'll help with them and things like that, but they'll be your dogs, you know? Alex, when Pee-Pee passed away, I mean, it really, really, really emotionally took him out. And, you know, Alex at that point hadn't suffered a lot of loss in his life, a lot of death, and I think Pee-Pee was really like the first really meaningful like thing in his life that had passed away, other than his grandfather and his cousin. And he was so close with Pee-Pee, you know? And so then when Tucker passed away, you know, a year and a half later, and it was so out of the blue, and he wasn't prepared for it. I don't know that he had completely worked through his grief with Pee-Pee, and then Tucker, it just was like boom, boom. It was just like, I mean, he was really hit. I mean, he can't even really talk about Tucker today. He still gets really, really emotional. If you watch our Q&As, whenever stuff comes up about the dogs, there is a bug crawling over the side of this camera. Hold on, there it goes. It flew off. When we talk about dogs and getting another dog and stuff like that, or Pee-Pee or Tucker in videos, like, Alex gets very upset. Like, he sends me pictures and videos all the time that he finds in his phone of them and whatever, and he looks at a lot of them, but, like, I'll just look over and he'll be looking at videos and he'll just be, like, crying in bed. Like, look, I mean, he still, like, really struggles with it. I struggle with the idea, and if you're like me, I know you'll leave, like, a supportive comment, but there's a lot of people, so I had to, like, talk to Caroline and our vet and Tanya about this as well, because the whole idea of, like, because I wanted us to, like, go get a dog together and it'd be our dog and stuff like that, and Alex is like, you know, I'm not where he's at today, and he's actually worked a lot on this in therapy and stuff like that, is that he doesn't know that getting a dog is worth the emotional roller coaster that goes along with it. Like, he's just not, he doesn't know. He's just like, you know what, like, the pain I have suffered by losing them, I'm not sure that it's worth having another dog. Like, I'm so grateful for the dogs that we've had, and I'm so grateful for the life that we have, but, like, the emotion, I mean, he has really gone through it with Tucker and Pee-Pee. I mean, I have too, but, like, Alex, like, I mean, it really, and to this day, he still can't really talk much about it. We'll talk about stories and tell stories and show pictures and stuff like that, but if I said to him, like, do you miss Tucker? I mean, it would be, like, instant. Like, floodgates would be open and he'd be bawling. So, you know, I talked to Caroline about it, and I can remember when I said this to her about, like, getting a dog and all this kind of stuff, and I was like, well, I think Caroline was the first person I talked to about it, and I was like, I really want to get another dog, but I really wanted it to be us getting a dog, you know, and whatever, and she's like, I get all the dogs. She's like, I'm the one that picks out all the dogs. They're, you know, essentially my dogs, but then the family takes care of them. She's like, Mike takes care. She's like, Mike always goes, oh, you're getting another dog. Like, it's your dog. It's Caroline's dog. But then Mike ends up, they follow him all around, and he takes care of them and all that kind of stuff, right? Tanya told me, she's like, I'm the same way. She was like, if it were up to me, we'd have 15 dogs, you know? She was like, and Eric's always just like, oh, you got another dog. It's Tanya's dog. But she's like, but Eric feeds them and takes them out, takes care of them and all that kind of stuff, too. So when we were at the vet a couple times ago with Boo Radley, I said something to our vet about it, and she had lost a dog recently, and she has kids. Her kids are like, she's got kids that are like 4 years spaced apart, but I think her youngest one is like 6 or something like that, and they had just got another dog. And so she was like telling us a story about that and whatever, and I said, like, yeah, Alex is really hesitant about getting another dog because of the emotional issue. And she's, like, seen Alex interact with all the dogs, and she knows how loving and kind he is to them and stuff like that, or has been to them. And so she said, what's the issue? And I said, well, I just would like us to get a dog. She's like, that's fantasy. She's like, you get the dog. She's like, Alex will fall in love with the dog. And she looked at Alex, and she's like, you'll fall in love with the dog. And he goes, I know that. And she's like, it doesn't matter who gets the dog, who brings the dog home. She's like, you'll fall in love with the dog. So I think at this point, like, I'm kind of over it. Alex is like, you get as many dogs as you want. Because I've told him, the only thing he's really apprehensive about, and it's more with me even than it is with him, is that I've told him that I really would like to get, like, senior rescue dogs. And he's like, babe, he's like, I do not know that I could allow myself to get attached to a dog that is 15 years old that we know has a year or two left. He's like, if that's really something that you want to do, I will support you in it. He's like, but I don't know that I can emotionally allow myself to get attached to that. He was like, I just don't, because I had talked about fostering dogs too. That was something that I actually would do with Boo Radley, is foster dogs. And so Alex was like, you know, I just don't know that I can emotionally get attached to, I mean, I said, well, none of us are promised tomorrow. We could get a dog and it, you know, could be gone. We get a puppy and it could be gone in 2 or 3 years. And he's like, that's true. He was like, but with a 15-year-old dog or a 13, 12-year-old dog, you know that that's probably more likely to happen. You know, a 10-year-plus dog that's going to happen with. But he's like, you get as many dogs as you want. You get senior rescue dogs, whatever. He's like, I'll support you 100% in that. So we'll see. I'm not, you know, Alex and I made a decision after Pee-Pee that we were going to be the best dog dads that we could be to Boo and Tucker, and we've done that. And then when Tucker passed away, we had some very serious conversations about it just being the 3 of us. And so many people were like, you should get another dog for Boo Radley. I think you know your dog, you know, and I know that I really didn't plan on talking about this at all today. And here I am almost at 30 minutes and I haven't even talked about what's going on in my life. I mean, this is what's going on in my life, I guess, but I think everybody kind of knows their dogs, their cats, their pets, right? And I just think that, like, I've noticed, like, when people come over and stuff like that, like Boo Radley, he either, like, comes to me and clings on me, or he, like, isolates. I think if we got another dog, he wouldn't understand it. I don't think it would make sense to him. You know, Tucker and Pee-Pee were so paired up, especially towards the end, that, like, Boo Radley would just kind of sleep up near us and then let them do their thing at the end of the bed. Like, he tried to play a little bit, but he didn't really get it. And so it would just be, like, Pee-Pee and Tucker. Like, in the yard, Boo Radley would follow Pee-Pee everywhere. But, like, he was, like, his best friend. He wanted to be just like him, it seemed like. And it was very sweet. But, like, he didn't know how to play and interact with him. And to Tucker and Pee-Pee, they kind of acted sometimes like Boo Radley was their little brother that was driving them crazy. It's kind of how they acted a little bit. I just think that, and so Boo Radley's response to that would be he would just isolate. Like, he would go down and sit in his house while we were all watching TV, and they would be sitting in the living room or whatever. I'm afraid that if we got another dog, at his age, he wouldn't understand it. He wouldn't understand, like, why is this new dog came in and it's getting all this attention and I'm not. I don't know that he would understand that. And I don't have a need today. And I know people are like, but it would be good for him. I don't know that it would be. And I'm not risking bringing another dog in here. I'm not somebody that would get a dog and get rid of one. That's not who I am, to rescue a dog and then be like, it's not working. I mean, if it didn't work because the dog was aggressive or something like that, I would still even, you know, work with it. So I'm not somebody that would, like, adopt a dog and then because it didn't work out with Boo, you know. I just don't know what I would do, you know. I think when Caroline adopted her dog Mabel, who's like a 5-year-old. So if you don't know, my cousin Caroline adopted a 5-year-old Chihuahua, and the dog had been a breeding dog that then they got rid of to this adoption agency, this rescue agency that was rescuing Chihuahuas. And so she had given like 5 or 6 litters or something in 5 years. She's a really sweet dog, but you can tell, like, she's been through it. Like, she lived in a cage. And so when Caroline got Mabel, I was like, I really kind of got the itch to get a dog. And then the other day, when Alex's coworker was like, her neighbor was trying to find a dog for this 10-year-old dog whose owner had passed away. By the way, that dog has been placed and adopted, so that's a no deal at this point anyway. My wheels got turning again. It's almost kind of like when opportunities happen, I think, okay, is this a sign from God kind of thing? Like, maybe it's time. I just know that I don't have a need to adopt a dog so quickly right now, and I don't want to risk that Boo Radley, like, the last years of his life will be in misery, and he's such a happy dog now that I don't want to risk that or chance that. And so I don't have such a desire or need to adopt another dog now to make his life less at the end of his life. And I don't want to risk it, even if it means that it would make his life so much better. Because I'm not sure of that. I don't know that, right? And a lot of people are like, yeah, but it would. But you don't know that, right? And I don't want to risk that. And I feel like you kind of know your dog. And he's such a happy dog now, and he loves his life, and he loves being with Alex and I, and he gets all the attention in the world. And so it's like, you know, when he's gone, we'll figure that out. I have a feeling it won't be a turnaround. We'll probably go a little bit of a while. There's some trips that Alex wants to take that are longer that I'm not really willing to do until, like, Boo Radley's not here, because I don't want to worry about, you know, like, being gone for like a month or something like that. That is the other thing that Alex has asked, is that whatever dog we get is small enough that we can travel with in the future. Maybe not out of the country, obviously, but like if we go to Miami and we go back and forth, that dog can travel easily and stuff like that. So, yeah. So that's where we're at. But Boo Radley's having a good day today. He's been running around, having the zoomies. That's what Mel calls them. She calls them the zoomies. He's got the zoomies. He's being crazy dog. He's eaten like 3 times today. He's had so many treats. And then he kind of just crashes at night. Well, when Alex gets home and Alex is in bed, Alex's texts are so funny. So what did he text me about Love Island? He said, I said, are you ready to come home? He's like, yeah, I'm tired and I'm hungry. Oh, wait, he just texted me. Oh, okay. But he said, I'm tired and I'm hungry. Where did he say this thing about Love Island? Oh, he was giving me the updates about tomorrow night and Saturday night our dinner. So tomorrow night our dinner is at 8:30 and Saturday our dinner is at 6:15. Where did he say the thing about Love Island? Was I talking to him on the phone? Where did he say something? I must have talked to him on the phone. When I talked earlier, because maybe that's when he said it. He said something about Oh, a new Love Island comes out tonight, and I want to make sure I catch it because it's going to be a major one because 3 girls are being sent home. So I'll be home between 8 and 9 for sure. Hear that bird is so pretty. I'm sitting there texting Alex back. I don't even know how much, I don't know when the camera stopped, but he texted me about Love Island. Like, did that part catch in the video? He was telling me about what time he's gonna come home, and then he was like, what did he say? I don't know how much of this caught, but he was giving me like updates on like the dinners for tomorrow night and Saturday night. And then he said, I just read this. A new Love Island comes out tonight. I want to make sure I catch it because it's going to be a major one because 3 girls are being sent home. He just texted me and said he's leaving now. Okay. So anyway, last night, what did I do last night? How did I do it? I don't even remember. I don't even remember the order of last night. God, what did I do last night? My eyes are itching so bad. My eyes and my throat and my nose, like my nose has been running and stuff, and I even took my allergy medicine today. Are allergies like really high? I should look and see pollen count. Which I just realized not too long ago. Oh, it's now 72 and cloudy. Where's the pollen count on here? I never know how to look up this stuff. Golf, camping, gardening, cycling. Gardening, it's good. Camping, poor. Why is it poor camping? Because of the rain? The weather this weekend will be fair for camping. A high dew point will be made for humid conditions on Sunday, it says. That means nothing to me. Where is the... Oh my gosh, my eyes are itching me so bad. Allergies, here it is. There is a moderate risk of allergy symptoms today. Well, it's bad for me. Oh, it says today's primary contributor is ragweed. That's what I'm allergic to. And it says high right here. That must be why. Shower after being outdoors. Minimize indoor pollen. How do you do that? Keep your windows shut and use your... Well, we do that already. Check the weather. I do that every day. No allergy relief options. From medications to nasal sprays, talk to your doctor about your options. Well, I take my... I mean, my allergy medicine is not super strong, but it usually does the job. But God, this year it's been like really, really bad. So, anyway, so last night, I don't even know. Oh, was last night when I watched, I didn't watch Below Deck last night. I can't remember what I watched. Oh my God, I forgot Real Housewives of Orange County premieres tonight. I just remembered that. I think I started watching this documentary and then I laid down and took a nap. So, Caroline yesterday, oh my God, do you see my eyes? I'm like itching. So, I have to rub them like this. If you have contacts, you know, because if you rub your eyes, it can like rip the contact. So I have to rub my eyes like this, and then it makes my eyes look like crazy. Anyway, so when I was with Caroline yesterday, she was like, have you seen this documentary on Hulu about the woman who faked her kidnapping? And I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And so she was like, it's on Hulu. I think it came out last month. So I was like, okay, I'm going to watch it. So I watched it. I started watching it last night. And then after, God, my eyes are itching so bad, you guys. Oh. And then after, I watched an episode, and then Alex was upstairs watching something. I can't remember. I don't even think he started House of Dragons yet. I said he was watching TikToks or something. So I was like, I'm going to lay down for a little while. I ended up taking such a deep nap last night. It was like 2 hours. Sometimes when I pull on my eyelashes, that like, not pull them out, but pull on them, it like, I don't know why, but it like makes my eyes itch less. Isn't that so weird? Alex does this thing with his throat. I can't do it, where if his throat's itching, he goes, ooh, ooh, ooh. Can you guys do that? I mean, I can make the sound, but it doesn't work for me to itch my throat. So anyway, he was laying in bed, so I was like, I'm going to take a nap. So I laid down and took a nap. I took such a good nap last night. Oh, I read some more of the Walking Dead graphic novel. I have like a third of it left. So hopefully I'll be able to finish that. I was going to finish gosh, my eyes. I was hopefully going to finish 2 graphic novels today, or this week, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Every time I stop rubbing my eyes, I might have to get off here and just lay down. take my contacts out and be able to just like, sometimes I take my contacts out. Do you ever do this? If you have contacts, just so you can rub the hell out of your eyes because they itch so bad. If you have allergies, you know what I'm talking about. Again, I thought about going to the casino tonight. I was like, I don't know. I don't think, there's more shows I want to watch. So Caroline told me about this show. So, I texted Mel when I started watching it last night, because Mel knows everything about true crime and keeps up with everything. I mean, I think I do, but she knows 100 times more than me. And I was like, I kept on thinking this girl's name was Sherry Panini. It's Papini. But I thought her name was Sherry Panini, who faked her own kidnapping. Did y'all hear about this? It was like in 2016. This story is crazy town. It's three-part series on Hulu, and it's called The Perfect Wife. It's fantastic, you guys. It is like a really great true crime documentary. I hadn't even heard of it. I'm usually on top of that stuff, like the new documentaries that are coming out. But Caroline mentioned it to me, and she's like, it's crazy. So I was texting her. I was like, oh my God, thanks for the recommendation. This is so good. Mel was like, oh, I've been keeping up with that case since it happened. She always does. She knows all the cases. I can't tell her anything. Like when I recommended the Lori Vallow book, she was like, oh yeah, I kept up with that case like when it was happening. So anyway, she knows every case in the world. She watches all that stuff on the court TV and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, so I was like, it's really good. And she's like, yeah, it's on my list, but I haven't watched the documentary yet, but I know the whole case. And so I didn't know anything about the case. And I love watching a true crime documentary or documentary series where I really know nothing about the case. So I got up from my nap last night, took such a great nap, took Boo Radley out, did my prayers, did my meditations, then I got back down and I watched the last 2 episodes of the show. It was so good, you guys. I mean, it is so good. The Perfect Wife. I did a whole review of it, spoiler review, over on my Peter Watches TV channel today. I actually just posted it. Oh wait, Alex just texted me. What did he say? He's texting me again. He said, on my way. He's texting me something right now, though. He's going to probably stop and get something to eat. He's going to ask me if I want something. So I watched that last night. I did the video today. I love my Peter Watches TV. If you're supporting my Peter Watches TV channel, I just want to say I really, really appreciate it. I did this video about Toddy Westbrook today. I didn't think anybody would watch it. I'm kind of surprised. For like the first hour up, it's doing pretty good for my channel, my drama channel over there. My phone is like so low battery. I'm having so much fun. I'm covering the Sister Wives over there. So if you haven't started watching my Peter Watches TV channel yet, please watch it. I'm going to try to post on there regularly, like at least 5 times a week. I'm trying to keep up over there. I have got here, I will tell you, people keep on asking me, they're like, you need to watch Bridgerton. I'm like, I've already seen all of Bridgerton. I have it on my list. Here's my video ideas list. See, I even put on here last night, Boo's Purple Bed. This is going to be for my Peter Does Stuff channel. I used to like sleeping in small spaces like closets or forts. I thought I wrote farts, but I didn't because I was going to sleep when I read it. When I was a kid, it made me feel safe. So I was gonna do. Okay. TV. Oh, Perfect Wife. I did that one today. About Sherry Panini. That invented a panini sandwich. That's what I kept on thinking last night when I was watching it. Dark Matter, that'll probably be tomorrow. I want to do a video over there of the top 10 true crime documentaries. I was going to do that on my Peter Monn channel, but I think I'm going to do it over my Peter Watches TV channel. It makes more sense over there. The Man with 1,000 Kids, I already did that one. I can take that one off here. Cropsy, I know is old. I think it came out in 2014 or 15, but I watched it, so I'm going to do that one. Valerie just texted me. She's catching up on my video. She said, love your new jewelry. I'm gonna say thanks, girl. Hey, Valerini, how are you? Oh, she's texting me something else. Hold on a second. And Alex just stopped texting me. I guess he's not getting food. He's got so many leftovers in the refrigerator, I don't know what he would get. Okay, so my list of my videos from my Peter Watches TV channel. Cropsy, Pretty Little Liars, Summer School. Oh, Sister Wives Season 3. I don't need to do that. Bridgerton, the end of Season 3, Pillowcase Murders, The Jenks 2, The Ones Who Live, and Daryl Dixon. It's been so long since I watched those shows, I don't even know if I could remember it. But anyway, I'm like trying to, like, if I watch a show, do the video the very next day, then it's like on the top of my mind, like I can remember it. Remember how at the beginning of this vlog I said it was going to be short? What did she say? She said you would look good wearing all of them, both wrists, going out to dinner one night. I'm gonna give her a hard time. I'm gonna say, or to the casino, ... Like did I say that? I was thinking about going to the casino again tonight, but then I was like, I really have fun when I'm there, but like the getting there and then the getting home and then being tired afterwards, like it really stuck with me the last time that I went, of feeling just like I was stuck there, you know? I mean, I have to go into it being completely prepared that I'm going to be stuck if I'm going to go, you know? And I just don't. Like, tonight I'm kind of tired, and Alex is, like, he's just got some meetings in the morning, and I don't really know what I'm going to film this weekend. I'm just going to kind of play it by ear. Well, obviously, my movie club. So that's one of the things I have to do tonight. Of course, I always wait until the last day, and then I realize it. I kept on asking Alex this weekend if he wanted to watch Shameless Fire, and he's like, not tonight. So I don't think Alex is going to end up watching Shameless Fire with me, but I have to watch it tonight because the movie club is tomorrow. So I'm going to, unless I wait. Well, I'll ask him if he wants to watch it tomorrow, because he's going to watch Love Island tonight, and he also wants to, yeah, he hasn't started watching House of Dragons, because he's like, no, I got to start watching that. There's another show that came out that he wants to, like, catch up on, too. Somebody DM'd me last night and told me that, on Twitter, nobody hardly ever DMs me on Twitter, because I hardly am ever on Twitter anymore. They usually, if you DM me on Instagram, because that's where I'll see it, or, I usually see it, or send me an email if it's something that you really want me to see. Somebody commented on my vlog. I think I responded to, I think it was like Vic, and said, I sent you a DM about something I wanted to know, but like, can you respond to it? I can't find that DM. So if you send it to me, I don't know, unless your name is not like the same on the comments as it is on Instagram or Twitter. But so I said send me an email, and I didn't get an email, so I don't know if they saw that or not. But anyway, email's a good way to get me. Like if you put in the subject regarding your video, or like, hey, just, you know, whatever, like I read all of those. I don't always respond to emails. I'll be really honest with you. After all the stuff that happened last year, I have responded less and less to DMs and emails, and I'm just now starting to like pick back up on that and respond to emails and DMs a little bit and stuff. But emails I very rarely respond to, so don't get upset if if you ask me to respond to something in an email that's like a subject or whatever, like I'm not, you know, like I'll respond to it in a video if it's something like that, but I very rarely ever respond to emails. Every once in a blue moon, if it's something like somebody will say, like, I sent you something but you didn't show it in a video, and like I'll be like, okay, can you tell me what it was, and I'll go make sure it's still there, something like that. Or people have asked me some very like specific questions. I read all the emails, I just don't always respond to them, so I don't want anybody to take that personally. That was just kind of like a little bit of a boundary that I had to set. But if there was something that somebody wants me to respond to something or address something in a video, an email is a great way. And you can email me on the business one or the, I don't know what the other, whatever one's listed below, but either email is completely fine. I don't care. So yeah, and I check my emails almost every single day. So if somebody emails me, I see it, I read it. What was the other thing? Usually people will say, like, don't feel like you need to respond to this email, but I read all the emails, and people send me lengthy emails, and I appreciate people will share stories with me about what they're going through. A lot of people have shared stories with me about their weight loss journeys and have told me not to give up hope. And, you know, a lot of people have been like, you know, it's really, really a struggle, but don't give up hope and whatever. And they've shared their stories of success with me and things that have worked for them. That's been really helpful to me. With the pancreatitis, it was the same way, you know. People share stories all the time with me. People reach out to me and share stories about, like, people that they have in their lives or their own issues with addiction and struggling. They don't usually, nobody ever really asks for help. They'll just be like, and I would respond to that in a video. I wouldn't respond to it like in an email typically anyway. I would just do like a blanket video about it, like on my Peterisms channel, or address it in a vlog or something. But people are just like, I just wanted to like share this with you and stuff like that. So, but an email is a good way to get a hold of me. And DMs on Instagram. I didn't realize until the other day that I thought all of my DMs on Instagram were coming through. And let me go in here and look. So I have them all. I thought I have them. See, like I have like right now 1, 2. I just looked before I got on here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 new DMs. But I had them all. I thought I had them all set to all. And then there's a whole area for requests that I didn't even realize that I had. So, people send me, okay, what is this? Yeah, but these are like 3 days, 6 days old. Anyway, I should probably go through those, but there's so many of them. But yeah, so last night I watched that, and then I am now watching season 6 of Sister Wives. I keep on going back to Sister Wives. I don't know what it is about that show. I can't even explain to you because it's really not that exciting of a show. I mean, right now, they're building the houses, and all the teenagers are pissed off all the time. And you know what's one thing I will say about the show, and I don't know if this comes out in later seasons, but for Cody having like 4 wives and him talking about how busy he is and separating and stuff, I think it came out later, like people were speculating what he did for a job, and like it was like gun sales or something like that. I saw like he was like doing like, it's like an MLM kind of gun sale kind of thing. I read some article about it. I don't know how much there's true to that. If anybody knows what Cody does, please put it in the comment section below. That will not be ruining it for me, but it's like interesting to me, like the episode I just watched was called The 4 Lives of Cody's 4 Wives, or The 4 Lives of Cody's Wives, or something like that. And so it like showed a day in the life of like each wife. Like Cody spends, even like when it's like his day with that wife, he spends very little time with her. Did anybody else watching it wonder like what is, I mean, it's really focused on the Sister Wives, the whole show. And I mean, Cody's there, but like they'll put together like a birthday dinner, and it's like all the wives planning it and putting it together, and then Cody just kind of shows up. It's like, where is Cody all the time? Does anybody else ever wonder that? Like, I mean, I have no clue. Does that come out? Is there like some big deal with that? Like, I feel like I read something about like, where does Cody spend his time? Like, I feel like I saw some article about that. But it's just interesting to me because most of the episodes you watch, it's like, other than Cody going on a date once in a blue moon with one of his wives for a special occasion, or like a family dinner, like you don't really see Cody. Right now, they're doing the My Sister's Closet jewelry website, which is going to turn into clothing, I guess, too, which is now defunct because I looked it up online. It closed down in like November of 2023, which really is Robin's business. But at the start of it, nobody wanted to be involved in it except for Mary. Now, Christine and Janelle, like, they think it's a great idea. And so they're doing all this kind of stuff. And then Cody wants to put his 2 cents in all the time. And Janelle told Robin that she doesn't think Cody should be involved in it at all because it's really about the strength of women and things like that. It's interesting knowing what I know about the show now. Like, I know everything about the show. And so, like, and what happens. I keep on saying season 18 is coming out in August. It's season 19 that's coming out in August. Valerie just texted me. What did she say? And I know everything that's happened up till just, you know, like after Garrison's passing and, you know, who showed up to the funeral and everybody's weddings and all that kind of stuff. I know all about everything that happened. It hasn't ruined the show for me. What's interesting is, because I think like on Vanderpump Rules, had I known everything, like I knew about Scandival, but I didn't know like leading up to it. And I hadn't really watched that much of it. So, like, had I known everything about Vanderpump Rules, it probably would have ruined it about me, because, like, the drama. But this isn't so drama-based that, like, it ruins it for me. What's interesting is, knowing that Christine, Janelle, and Mary all leave, and I know that at some point, like, Cody divorces Mary, and Mary's Robin. It's, like, and all this stuff, like, it's interesting in the kids. It's interesting going back and watching it, knowing all those things now. You can kind of see it kind of like start very, very slowly. Like, I wonder if they've ever gone back themselves and watched episodes of it. Somebody told me that Cody's brother is like doing TikTok reviews, watching it from the beginning. And somebody else told me that there's some YouTube channel or TikTokers or something that are watching like 2 episodes a week and covering it. Can somebody let me know what that channel is called? Because I would love to know. She said, oh, you're killing me. Because we talked about maybe possibly going to the casino sometime in the near future. So yeah. So tonight, I do not know. I'm going to watch St. Elmo's Fire. I'm not going to sit out here and watch it, though. It's, like, humid and wet right now. And, like, it's bright right here, but there's, like, dark clouds. I'm like, is it going to start raining? Well, I guess I did say it was going to start raining again. So maybe I'll try to, like, just walk around here and not go too far. And then if it starts raining, I can just come home. And I'll just wear, like, I have a Champion, like, zip up. It's so cute. It's like, I don't know why I just thought of that. Because I never have an opportunity to wear it. It's like a zip up, like, jacket. It's like a windbreaker. It's not really a rain jacket, but it has, like, a hood and stuff on it. And it's, like, blue and burgundy. It's hanging in the closet. It's hanging in the basement on the rack where we keep all of some of our coats down the basement. Maybe I'll break that out and walk tonight. That's my goal, is to start walking, so. And then I don't know what I'm going to watch. Well, St. Elmo's Fire. Alex, I almost called Alex Peter. People do that to us all the time, our friends. They call Alex Peter and they call me Alex all the time. But I just did it to myself. Where am I at on time? Oh, the battery's at the halfway mark, so I'm going to have to get off here in a second. Okay, weekly TV. Real Housewives of Dubai, we have to watch. Real Housewives of Orange County comes out tonight, so we won't watch that tomorrow. We'll probably watch, we have an early dinner on Saturday, so we'll probably watch RuPaul and Orange County. I cannot wait for Orange County to start. Oh my God, this mess with Shannon Bedore and her ex, John Jansen. If you guys watch this and you know what I'm talking about, are you as excited as me? And now he is dating and supposedly about to get engaged to Alexis Bellino, who was on the show, and now she's returned on the show. And her and Shannon Bedore don't get along. So Alexis Bellino is about to get engaged and is dating Shannon Bedore's ex. Oh my God, this is going to be such a good season. And Tamra Judge is getting so messy online, throwing up pictures of Tamra's DUI and all this kind of stuff, the accident, where she, like, all this kind of stuff, and saying all this kind of stuff, and that Shannon was like trying to go through their old text messages to find receipts, and she like liked one of them and then unliked it, and so Tamra saw it, and so she knows she's trying to get receipts. I kind of lived for it, honestly. Somebody commented on it and they said Tamra's like a 5th grader with the drama. I mean, but that's what Housewives is, right? So we'll probably watch that on Saturday with RuPaul's Drag Race and RuPaul's Drag Race Untucked. So I've got Sister Wives season, I'm currently on season 6. I put on here episode 2 last night because when I was updating this, but I think I'm actually on like episode 4. And then Survivor, I'm on season 4, episode 3. So I have that whole season to watch. And then Love Island having started, and I didn't even know The Bachelorette started this week, so I got to watch that. So those are my shows that I have to watch. And any new show that came out. Tanya said Sugar on Apple was so good, so I want to watch that too. So I got all kinds of stuff to watch tonight and this weekend. I'm so excited to listen to some audiobooks, to watch TV, to finish these graphic novels, to hang out with my husband. We got 2 dinner dates this weekend, and we'll probably do brunch on Sunday and some vlogging. I don't know. I might take the next couple days off and not film a bunch. Well, tomorrow I'll do the movie club, but other than that, I'll end up filming 6 videos each day or something like that, 6 or 7 videos. But oh, I did the Steve Kavanaugh review on my BookTube channel today of I'll kill for you, kill for me, kill for you, kill for me. I can't remember what it's called. Kill for me, kill for you. I did my review on the BookTube channel today. I'm trying to post over there 3 to 4 times a week. Well, 2 to 3 times a week over my BookTube channel and get back to regularly posting over there. Then in the fall, hopefully 3 to 4 times a week, and I'll be regularly posting over there again. I'm loving getting back over there. Plus, it's forcing me to think more about books and stuff like that. So yeah. So I don't know. I had this thought last night. I was like, maybe I'll just take the whole weekend off. I won't even post vlogs. But y'all know I can't do that. I love hanging out with you guys so much. I just do. So anyway, okay, I'm going to get off here now. He's on his way home. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do for dinner because he's going to be heating up pizza or something delicious. So I've got to figure out something healthy to eat. I've got that fruit that I bought. I got mangoes, I got pineapples, and I've got apricots, and I've got cottage cheese, and then I've got frozen meals and some stuff like that. So I've got some stuff. Anyway, and I got to look at the menus for the restaurants for tomorrow night and Saturday night. Because, well, Saturday night I've been to the restaurant before that we're going to, but tomorrow night I don't know this restaurant, so I have to look at the menu. Alex said that they have a lot of vegetarian options and a lot of healthy options, so that's good. But that kind of helps me. I said this on my weight loss journey update video for today, that kind of helps me to look at a menu before and kind of like know what, you know, I'm getting, like, to be prepared before I go into it. So, alright, well, I'm going to get off here now, and I hope that you guys are having a magically amazing Thursday. You almost made it to Friday, if you don't work on the weekend, but if you work on the weekend, then, well, it's just another day. It's just all the same effing day, like Janis Joplin said. It's all the same effing day, man. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a magically amazing, it feels like Friday. And last week I did a video, and somebody asked me, they said, did you mean to say Tuesday instead of Monday? I swore I thought all day Tuesday it was Monday. I don't know why. But anyway, I hope that you guys are having, it feels like the week just started, and now it's almost Friday already. It goes like that, doesn't it? Anyway, I hope that you guys are having a magically, do the kids go back to school soon? I haven't really, like, somebody asked me if the grandma's back up there with the kids at the pool. I haven't gone up there that much during the day. It's like we usually go up at night, so I haven't been going up there that much during the day to have to deal with the kids in the pool. It's been like one time. And when I've been up there, other than the one occasion, when I think it was the grandma with her kids, I talked about it on the vlog, other than that one occasion, the kids that have been up there have been really, really polite, and their parents have been really talkative and nice, and grandparents and stuff like that. So no, it hasn't been bad at all. But can somebody let me know when school starts again? Does it start here in a week or two? I think it does. Anyway, I hope that you guys are having a magically amazing Thursday. If nobody else has told you this today, I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Love you. Happy birthday, Elena.